Cowboys and the Raiders are underway.
Taken from about the 12. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Let's go, Mike.
Here we go, 47.
Dak going to start out going to the air.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup.
That shouldn't be.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And he fires one that's intercepted.
You thought you had it, didn't you? You thought you
The
had it.
30, the 20.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Jacobs is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Switch.
Jacobs again.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now, 180. Hey, 734.
Watch the screen. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Hard to throw for it on fourth down. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense know that you're going to beat reception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He's going deep for Brown. Now the defense loses him. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Prescott. Steps away. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, fuck. I thought he was running.
Check 26. Kill. Here we go, kill.
Second down and goal. Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown.
Yeah.
Great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Hey, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Now Prescott escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Here we go, 47.
Watch the twins. Jim.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. Past the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
180. 180. We're good. 280. We're good.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On play action. Now Carr going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
180.
Mike 5-5. Watch the run.
93. 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Carr going to go on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete to Adams. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
That reacts. That reacts.
Abdullah to return.
that reacts.
All day, baby, all day.
Monday, down.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 21. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
We got work. You're mine.
To throw, it's Carr. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Yeah, baby.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
3 buzz.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack.
All day. Express.
Check,
Raider 9.
check, 55 to Mike.
Now back to throw. Looking for Bolden, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run.
Bro, who doesn't actually like lobby
it? So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here we go.
Hey, kill.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. He finds his target. It's Schultz. So here's a 1st and 10 now. A first down carry by Elliott.
Hello there.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to Elliott again. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Go to 54. Wide in.
All right.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Okay there, buddy. You've been ducking my smoking Madden for the past year. Up on and play me
penalty,
again,
of course,
you
and push the offense backwards a bit.
Let's pick. This
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Hey.
Throwing. Prescott. Flushed out right. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him,
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. 10.
don't even matter, baby. It don't
And
matter.
he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Kenny, I'm gonna win this game, bro. I'm not gonna lose this game.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
I could put that on your life, Kenny.
Takes it at the 7. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
We play to win. Let's go.
Quarter toe is crazy. That's not bad.
Still
What are you
early
talking
in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A dump off here to Bolden. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards left. Carr to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Alert flare, alert flare,
Bolden. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brandon Bolden taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Prescott.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Brown. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Lamar now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Mac Hollins, 73 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Mike 55, Mike 55. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Carr will look to throw. Forced out, and he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Or he quit. Hey, Cannon. I'm eat this hot taco, go take a shower, and then I'm gonna come back on stream. I'm gonna go to that Marco's party at 4. And I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to keep playing and then take a shower. Because I don't want to rush out, so I'm gonna take a shower and then come back and play. Should I stream 2K or Madden when I come back, Kenny? Should I stream 2K or Madden? Kenny. Alright. Alright.